welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. These are my grandparents, Robert and Marion. Ooh, feeling a little melancholy, missing my fam. Right next to him is my Aunt Kathy, right there, and my Aunt Linda is directly across with my Uncle Greg. So I have a lot of family right here. So we're going to do... Sorry, I just drove by their house for the first time since we sold it. And I saw a little girl playing out front. And it was like I'm happy a family lives in there, but at the same time, I was like, I want that little girl playing in there. That's my family's house. Gotta let it go. Anyway, let's get into your reading. I'm gonna start with some channeled cards. My grandpa's brothers are all buried over there, and they built this town that we're sitting in. They're big to-dos around here. My grandpa? He's very humble. He would be like, nah. Remember the battles you already won. Yes, there is a crack in your foundation. It's time to address it and make some repairs. So they're coming right out with a yes if you have a specific question, or maybe they'll answer what this yes is later in the reading. Remember the battles you already won. Yes, you're going to be okay, I'm hearing. You can get through this. You're going to make it out better than you think. But there is a crack in your foundation, like something isn't completely ready. Maybe you don't have enough information. Maybe something in the family is unstable that you need to address. But it says your foundation, it's time to address it and make some repairs. Alright. It could be a literal crack in your house foundation as well, because my grandpa built homes. So that's unique for him to be coming out with, there's a crack in your foundation. He's that kind of man that would give you that kind of advice. Signs on the clock or numbers. So I think this person talks to you like when you look at the clock and you see 12:12, 9:09, 3:03, 3:33, 2:22, 1:11. This is this person saying hello. Or just numbers in general is how they're speaking to you. The good part is coming soon. So you have something good coming around the corner. Make the mess first, then clean it up. Life sometimes needs a good declutter or deep clean. Shake it up, shake things up, shake things loose. It's going to be messy, but you need it to either save this or to walk away from it. These squirrels are going crazy out here. I'm not going to steal your nuts, okay? You need to get up and go outside, take a hike, breathe in fresh open air. Nature is the best medicine for you right now. I feel like in general, that's for me too. Like, I was very sad. What the heck is this right now? I hope you're seeing that. Look in the tree. The way that the light is coming through that tree, from what I'm seeing, is it looks like orbs just... Oh my god! As soon as I said orbs, it got... Oh my god! That's so crazy! I hope you can see that, and this is not just a medium thing. My grandma! Listen, the day she passed away, me and my cousin, or it might have been a few days after, me and my cousin came here to the grave, and... I'm sorry, not passed away. A few days after she was buried, and it like the light just shone bright down on us. Like, our face felt warm, and we just felt like it was her. I felt like this is them. I know it's just like the way that the sun is coming through the trees, but like, my grandma don't mess around. She talks to me. We talk to my grandpa too. I gave his eulogy, and I read her, the squirrel just snapped a tree. He's giving me confirmation. Grandpa, blink 3 times if you're here. I love that stuff. It doesn't freak me out. I feel comforted knowing they're here. I know people get freaked out by that kind of stuff, but I see the confirmation all the time because I'm a medium. I can talk. Like, I see what they're like, people are like, oh, it's just the sun coming through the trees. Was it doing that before I started doing the reading? No, it wasn't. We came together in pairs or groups of birds to visit because we want you to know we are all together. Holy fucking shit. This actually happened after each one of them died. I had a weird bird thing. They're giving you a reading and they're giving me a reading. I like this. They're slipping in like, hey, thanks for coming. I think they like being included on my channel. I came here and it was springtime and it's now fall, going into a new season. It just felt like I needed to come back here, and I think they were calling me here. And I was just like really, really, really sad just now. It's crazy. Like coming here, not now. Now I feel better. But they were calling me. And I know you can't tell, but this place is about to be, I'm going to show you the other side, but all these trees are going to pop. We're going to probably come back, grandparents. But I'm going to show you behind me all them trees. I'm about to be beautiful trees. And I cannot wait to show you. I don't know why it's taking so long this year, but I feel like it's going to be really fast. We're supposed to have like 70, 80 degree weather all week, which is fucking crazy for us. This is upstate New York. We're like approaching snow territory, and it's like 80 degrees out. It's actually 72 right now. I'm just in the shade, so I have my hoodie on, but I was sweating a second ago. It's weird. Speaking of sweater, anyway. Their or your temper is over the top. This is getting dangerous. I think it's time to get some distance. So if you're in a violent situation, whether you being the violent person or the other person being violent, someone's going to get hurt. It's now time to literally separate. I visit you in sleep, and we often relive your favorite times together. I love our visits. So if you're having dreams and you're remembering things of this person, that is this person and you actually experiencing it together, reliving that moment together. They do mysterious things. They can visit in sleep. They don't do it too much because they don't want to set back our growth because we're emotionally attached. They can't visit all the time or else it'll be detrimental to our time still on earth. Have faith. You're lacking faith in yourself or in an idea. Dig deep. Trust in me and in destiny. Never give up. Never back down. You gotta have faith. A lot of your stress and anxiety comes from, I deal with this too. I'm a Virgo. Like, I hate not being in control of like what's going on, and I will micromanage and nitpick and be like, oh, yeah, I need to maintain order. So like, I'm not judging you at all, but you need to let go of what you can't control and have faith that it's all going to line up because you're overly stressed and you're in a really tough spot. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I saw our lives together before, and in the future we have had love over and over and over again. So if you have a love in your life that's really strong and deep, I feel like the Spirit is telling you this is a past life connection. It's like confirmation that oh my God, I'm tongue-tied, that is real. Or they brought somebody in your life that mirrors you to wake you up to a situation or to get you to settle down. Maybe start a family. Maybe they want you to be settled. My mind is racing. I feel like I lost you. I know I wasn't ready before, but I am now. I'm consumed in thoughts about how to fix this. How do I show you I'm all in this time? I'm seeking guidance. Okay, so this could be an actual lover of yours that passed away that didn't get the opportunity to make up for something or make up with you about something before they passed away. I think your mind wanders there. What if you had been able to sit down and get some closure with this person, what they would have said. I think they have a lot to say in that general area. This is a very active cemetery today. It's usually only this sketch at nighttime. That's why I avoid it, but I just feel like I'm surrounded by spirits. But these are like my people from since like 1918. I don't know when the town was established. I should. It wasn't even a town until like really my grandparents. So my grandparents were born in 1930, and it was just like farms. So I would say like maybe this became a town in the 50s, 40s, 50s. I don't know. It's before I was born. You're my white knight. You keep me going. You give me confidence in myself. And okay, so this person, I feel like either is bringing somebody in, like a love interest. I'm getting this very like, I don't want to say cheesy, but like Disney vibe of like somebody coming in like Cinderella, rags to riches, like you're not going to have to struggle anymore. I don't know if this is a person like as in a white knight love interest is coming in, or this is like inheritance that they left you. I got the tingles. Do you have love in your life? Where are we going with this, Spirit? I need different cards. Let's talk about you first before we get in the message. They could be talking about loving yourself, which I kind of feel like where they're going. Like take care of you, be your own white knight. Some advice for you from calm. Yeah, you're very stressed out, like I said. Very, very in your mind, making mountains out of molehills. Sorry. They're the red ones. They bite. Kindness. It's like step away from that anger. Or to me, this is like you're the calm. I think that what they're expressing is you're trying to be calm and centered. I think you're dealing with somebody who, yeah, this just flipped, who's not calm. So this is either you acting out of character and the spirit is referencing that you're not being yourself, or you're the peaceful one and you're with somebody very toxic. Space, yeah, like they said, you need to get rid of this person because not forever if you're not trying to break up, but there's anger. There's a lot of anger here and someone's going to get hurt. So in order for calm and kindness to happen and for you guys to regroup, you got to take some space and calm down. Yeah, because things are very fired up and not in the good way. This is like crimes of passion territory. Like, yeah, do the right thing, especially if you can't control your anger, if you feel like you're going to, yeah. You need to act out of love, especially if you have children, if this is a family member. If you really don't want to make it physical, do the right thing and stay away until you can check yourself or until they can check themselves. But I think you're very fired up, and I'm not necessarily sure it's one thing, but two sides of happiness is popping, like a little bit of bipolar energy. Like you could just be dealing with a lot, like you have really good days with somebody or just you in general, and then you slip into like an argument or somebody pisses you off and it like throws your whole day. It's like your attitude, your emotions are unstable. And I think it's either because you have heard some truth that hurt your feelings and made you angry, or you need to speak some truth and you're angry at yourself for not speaking it, so you're just kind of lashing out at everyone. This could be a friend visiting you. Beauty, speak up. Somebody you're attracted to, speak up to, I heard. Your friend's calling you out. It's like you need to take your power back and speak up and get yourself out of a stuck situation, because they have a surprise for you, and I have a feeling it's a love interest or like maybe a career that you really love. Or maybe moving to a place that you really love, because I just see like coming out of doom and gloom, like, this is my thing. So let's see What do you want to talk to your loved one about? What is your overall message today? Boredom. You're bored in a situation, or you're just done with the mundane. Partnerships in love, it actually was like this. You're bored in your love situation, but you might want a partnership with someone else too. Solitude and victory. Solitude is like hermit energy. It's like, this is like you sitting with yourself, figuring out what you want, figuring out a plan, figuring out what the next step is, how to get out of something, how to speak your truth, whatever it is. But that moment of pause for you to come and let that anger fade is either going to bring you two back together, or you're going to have victory, calmer, ending it. Let me clarify. Rest is popping as well. I think you're just exhausted. Why is boredom and partnerships in love here? Pleasure in reverse. I don't really take these in reverse, but they keep coming out. I just feel like maybe you're faking it in a relationship. Devotion. You're not devoted to this, or you're feeling someone's unloyal. You're just not loyal to this thing, this person. You're over it energy. It's boring. It's not your thing anymore. You're not. Like, I think it did. This could be a person. I think they either could be a long-term, a spouse, a friend, like someone you once had great joy in, and it kind of wore off. The rose-colored glasses have worn off. What is this solitude and victory about? Epiphany in reverse. Not knowing what to do. So taking that time away from this person to reflect, taking yourself out of a situation to really figure out what you want, what's best for you. That's how you find your epiphany. And I think I just see you taking a minute to do that, the Spirit is saying. Spirit, you're all over the place. Can you... I'm going to go to a different deck. Exhaustion. And I think that's why, like, you have a lot of issues going on. It's like they're talking to you about 5 things at once. I hope this is making sense. Let me narrow it down. Can we break it up a little bit? Let's talk about work. Maybe if I do categories, it'll be a little cleaner for you. What do you need to talk to your loved one about work? Have faith that it's going to work out, that you're going to get the job, that you're going to reach the success, that it's all going to work out. Get out of that angry frustration. Don't get frustrated with your craft or your job because you're not getting the immediate results. This is about giving that time limit up and allowing the divine to bring it in at the right time, and trust that you're going to have success and everything's going to fall into place. You're very frustrated about work. Or have faith that the frustration will end. It could be a temporary headache in the work. Ugh. Rejection. Okay. Don't get frustrated about rejection. Have faith that the right thing will find you. Remember, rejection is God's protection. So if you don't get the job, if you don't get the whatever it is that you asked for, maybe the cost would have been too high. Maybe you didn't read the fine print, or maybe he's bringing something even better for you. Like, we don't know oh my God, I almost broke my cards. I feel like someone just yeah, there's a lot of anger here. Please don't break my cards. Let's talk about, like, family. Not a spouse and kids, but, like, the people you grew up with, parents. You're not happy with them. This is where the tift is, I feel. Why? You trusted them. Or you do trust them. Maybe you're just not happy about a situation. Determination in reverse. And success in reverse. Why? Creativity. Why is trust here? Trust is throwing me off the most. Everything's coming. Confidence in reverse and frustration. Okay. Some of you have a very toxic family, I'm not going to lie. They suck your happiness out. This is like when you're around, they're kind of like lowering your vibes. You do trust them. I don't think you feel they're malicious, but they never put in the work. They don't seem to match the things that you do for them. And I think they take a hit on your confidence. I think they tease you a lot. You don't like it, you're frustrated with it, but I feel like you're in this energy of this is my family and this is how they are. I think you've been starting to put some distance. You know, as we age and grow, we realize that family can be a choice. Like, just because you grew up with these people doesn't always necessarily mean that they're right for you or that they're good for you. And, you know, not everybody is out here being malicious. Maybe they just don't understand their words affecting you or their actions affecting you, and until you say something there is no peace. Yeah, it's all about energy. You're giving your family so much energy. I feel like you're a doer. I feel like you kind of hold it down and you don't feel like they reciprocate that. So that's where a lot of the frustration comes, or you just feel like they're not there for you, neglecting you. So let's talk about like spouse and kids now. What's going on there? Or someone you're dating. Mystery. You don't know how this is going to work, if this is a new thing, or you don't know if this is your forever person, or maybe you don't know if you're okay. Why is mystery here? Sweetness. Maybe you're keeping them apart from your family because your family's toxic. You could have a crush here. The spirit's kind of calling you out, huh? You trust your spouse, if it is a spouse. Spirit, what do you... The energy's good here. All positive stuff with spouse and kids. So I feel like what they're trying to say is... As soon as I got... Ghost? Did you get ghosted? Are you ghosting someone? Rest. This could be the person you're taking a break from so that you don't take anger out on them, or if you are taking anger out on them. It's fucking white pollen here. It can't be pollen in fall. There's like white fluffies. It's making my nose itch. Anyway. Still not making sense. I am determined to give you a clean message. The spirit's everywhere. Is there more? It's got a sharp pain in my leg. That could be relevant for them as well. It's rando. There could be more than one message in here for like more than one family member. Could be why it's all over the place. No. Alright. 100% spirit. Let's clean up this message. Because even I'm like, what? I don't know what you're trying to say here, but it's not my life, so maybe it's making sense to someone. Alright. Currently, what's going on? Awareness. You're not aware of something. You don't have the full tea, or you're about to find some truth, or you're not listening to your instincts. Recognition and reward. Okay, so you might not be seeing that success that you're supposed to be having faith about is right around the corner. Emotional loss. Yeah, this is where you are now. You're in this depressive, what's going to happen, panicky mode. You're coming out of that. Beautiful. But you still haven't spoken some truth, or you haven't heard the truth. You're not aware. You don't have the full tea. I think they're trying to spill some tea, which is why it's not making sense. But we have fulfillment of wishes. Something's coming in for you, and but you're not going to have the truth of it, I think. Or you're not seeing it coming. Please tell me why truth and awareness and emotional loss are in reverse. Temptation. Not giving in to temptation anymore. like when people poke at you or try to make you feel bad about yourself, whether that be family or friends, you're not allowing it to affect your self-esteem. This is putting boundaries up within yourself, the Spirit is saying. That makes more sense. Okay, so why is awareness in reverse? What are you not sensing or seeing? Yeah, that you have new beginnings. That, oh my God, remember how we started in the beginning and they said there was a crack in your foundation? New beginnings, your foundation is healed so that you can grow something prosperous. Why is truth in reverse? Rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, you're not going to either spill the beans on what's happening to anyone right away until you are feeling safe, that it's protected and no one can ruin it. This could be keeping that fulfillment of wishes to yourself, or this is just, I'm not going to speak my truth because I'm exhausted and I need to collect myself. You could be, somebody could be awaiting your response. Maybe you heard news and they're waiting for your reaction, but you ain't going to give it to them when they want it. You're giving it to them when you are ready to, which is good. That's taking the high road when you're not like discontent and boredom pops again. You're just bored. You're bored in this job or this situation, this friendship, whatever it is. You just can't stand it anymore. It's like you're begging to get out. Mental conflict, trapped in fear. You're trapped in your mind of what you feel like you should do, or this is wrong, this is right, this can't be true, I don't deserve it. It's like you're giving yourself excuses, which is keeping you trapped in fear and stuck. You feel undeserving, you feel like it would be wrong in some way. The Spirit is saying, go forward, give that recognition to what you want and say, this is what I want, or this is who I want, and this is what I'm doing, and then go for it. Get out of this conflict because it's eating you alive. You're bored. There's nothing left to salvage there without repairing that foundation. Passion ignited. So either a new lover's coming in your life or this new start is going to give you vitality so that you feel good. Yeah, because you're stepping on your destined path. Everything that's coming in for you, the Spirit said, is destiny. You've been waiting, you've been working, building up for this, but I think you have a lot of drama going on at the same time, which happens to us when we're ending one cycle, beginning another. So I feel like the overall message from this Spirit is you gotta step back from the drama, step back from the catty motherfuckers who just shake you up, rile you up, do things to make you feel like crap, because you need to raise your vibrations. You got really good manifestations coming in and you don't want any of that shit to rub off on your future. So step back, take a minute, ask yourself what you want to do with your life, who you want to be with, and where you would like to go from here. And don't think about what is right by society or what other people are going to think or say. You have to be selfish for a minute and really ask yourself the what, the why, the when, and the how. And from there, you'll know what to do, the Spirit is saying. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I wasn't going to do a reading today, but I just felt like visiting Manoa. And maybe I'll find a pretty tree or something and do some more. I don't know. Definitely going to get pizza, I know. Anyway, love and light. Bye.